Hello, hello, my beautiful crafty friends. Welcome to my studio. Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited you're here with me today. I have a super fun project that I want to do in our little crafty space. And I want to say an extra happy welcome to all of my beautiful friends. I love you all so much. And all of my brand new friends. Welcome, welcome. So anyway, I've welcomed the living daylights out of you. I hope you're all well and you're safe and you're not having any problems where you live. It is a beautiful sunny day today. I'm making this on Sunday for Wednesday because, you never know, right? So I keep getting sick when I least expect it, so I'm making videos when I can. Alrighty, you guys, because it really doesn't matter when I make them because, they're just good generic videos. If there was something specific for a day or something that I needed for that day, I'd make it that day, but this will work this way. Anyway, we have a fun project today. Now, one of the things I want to do today, if everybody's okay, I want to make some master boards. Now, everybody says, what's a master board? Well, technically, I don't know. I mean, I know what I would think if I was in a certain community. It'd be a big board with the master plans of what you're going to do on it. But for us, it's basically just a big scrap board, I think. So I'm going to grab a couple of my master boards I haven't used to share with you and show you, for those of you who are new, like this is a master board, okay? And you would cut this all up and make journaling cards, and it's a collage board that you cut up and you can make journaling cards and all kinds of fun stuff out of. Now, I made this probably, maybe 2 years ago. It's just been sitting. But that's one of them. Then I have this one. Isn't this pretty? This is one of my favorites. Someday it's going to be a journal cover and, ephemera for a journal. Although I noticed it's really faded out. It was very peachy before. That's a plain one that I could add things to and cut it up, or do it as is and then decorate. Okay, so these are some master boards that I did a while ago. I want to do some today, but a different kind. That's funny, right? Some but a different kind. Right. So generally master boards are made with scraps. Hold on a minute. I had to move that out of my way. Oh, whoops. They are generally made with your scraps, but I rarely have scraps, and I usually keep my scraps with each kit. So I don't have like bowls and bowls of big scraps. Probably if I didn't keep them with the kits, I would have, and plenty to choose from. But since I don't keep things that way, I'm funny about that. I have to have everything together. Must be my OCD. I haven't been making any, and I'm so jealous whenever I see Gail get out one of her magazines and she turns it into a fabulous scrapbook, and masterboard book. And so what I decided to do, I was like, okay, some of those others I was using like bigger scraps, right? Because I didn't really have any tiny ones. Until I saw Tina do a board where she just took full pages, cut them up, and made her boards from that. And so she has a lot of digitals, and so do I. You guys, I forgot to take a picture to show you. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're on my phone. And of course, I'm filming on my phone. I did some organization, so I'll have to get either pictures or video of what I did, like a little quick video for you guys. I organized all my digitals, and I didn't count them because I'm afraid to. And honestly, the envelopes, that I keep my digitals in, have sometimes, these envelopes here, sometimes have 2 and 3 digitals from the same designer, when I was running out of envelopes. So, I wouldn't get a very good count that way. Anyway, so I have this 9 cube storage behind me that's full. Some on the floor in baskets. I mean, they're everywhere. But now that much of it is much more organized. So I'll have to show you. I'm really, really loving it. I spent 2 hours doing it yesterday. I took and I labeled where they sit the ends of these little envelopes, and then they stick out, and everything behind it is that designer's digital. So because like I have tons and tons and tons from certain designers like Rachel and the ones I started out with, and Shabby Dabby Doodah, Happiness and Crafting, and My Porch Prints, and all of those you know, I've got lots and lots of digitals. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and cut up some digitals. So that's what I'm going to do to make my master board. Now, I saw Tina do this without a backing, like without any kind of magazine. So I'm going to try it her way, see what I think. If it's too flimsy, you know, or if I have whatever scraps I have left over, I think I'll just put in one of these. This is something we get from our financial guy, and it's very heavy. So I was thinking it'd be perfect for a masterboard magazine. So, and the fun part was watching her just cut. You know, it's just a cutting and gluing project. It's like being in kindergarten again, but the masterboard you come out with is adorable. Now I'm going to be using some florals and playing cards. And that's what I thought made it so completely and totally unique, was the playing cards that she used. Now the question is, do I want to use red or black? I think the red might clash with some of them. So I think probably the black playing cards might be what I want to use today. So let's see. Let me pull out some of the black ones. Not that I think I'm going to use all those. That's a little bit, what's the word? Oh, I'm going to sneeze, you guys. Hold on a minute. And I sneeze big. So it's like, I'm going to move away from the camera in case I do. I have an itchy nose. I was up in the middle of the night making videos last night. I could not sleep. You will see that video on Monday. I apologize for the quality. I really, really do. It's horrible. But it was a fun video, so I didn't take it down. You can watch it or not, or speed through it, or whatever. Okay, now I could leave the white edges on some of them if I want, but I don't know where things are going to fall. So we'll just cut as we go. It's like no big deal, right? It's just scissors. Jeez. Okay, so I want to make, and they're good sized pieces too. We don't want to make little pieces, but I want the pieces that have like a good, and we're going to use everything. I mean, everything. So I'm going to cut a few. Well, I think what I'll do, yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do here to save time. I'm going to go like this and just cut around the ones I know I'm going to glue together. You'll see. Hopefully this isn't too boring. You can fast forward if you'd like. But you never know what I'm going to say, right? Nothing profound, but I can't guarantee it. You never know. You never know. So what have you guys been up to? I hope you've been having a good Monday and Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. What are you guys going to do in the middle of the week? I don't know yet because technically it's my Sunday. So, okay. I want pattern, but I don't want so much. I want it to be fairly simple because I want to, you know, put those cards and flowers on top. So I didn't want anything with tons of print, but I wanted enough print. Does that make sense? Okay, so these are very pale. Let's get something with color. Okay, I'm going to skip that one for the moment. I want this to be fairly good size, so, I mean, I purposely picked all light prints, but then I have some dark ones too. Like, that's a good one. That's got some good color to it. And it doesn't matter if they're straight or crooked because we're going to be gluing them all together, so I don't really care. I like the blue lines. I think I'll take this because I like the blue line for a little bit of color. Although I like it mostly pink, you know. I'm purposely doing this in pale color so I can make it neutral and I could use it on anything. Oh, here's a good one. See how big they are? They're not small. I don't know if you can tell that, but they are not little. I wish my printer would not print with this, but I don't, because I print from my iPad, I don't have control. If I printed from a computer or a laptop, but I don't have, I'm an iPhone girl, iPad, whatever. Okay. And it doesn't waste, I'm not wasting time by doing this because guess what? Whatever we don't use on this one, we can make a second one really fast, or one of those in the book, right? So these are, I'm making it, well, let me move this over. I'm making a pile. These are the ones that I may or may not use. Okay, I'm organizing myself. I've got myself into a little mess real quickly here. Okay, there we go. Ooh, look at this one. Okay, this is going to be a hard one to cut up, but I thought it would be fun to have at least an image or two on here that maybe when we cut later, it would be really interesting to see where that image falls, because as you know, we make the big master board, and if you don't know, we flip it over and cut it up. We can't see what we're doing, and we come out with the most interesting things. It's like a surprise master board. At least that's the way I like to do it. So I'm going to see, look at that. Now I'm thinking, and then see, those will be cute. All right. Now, oh goodness. Do I want to use this one? No, I don't think I do. I want to, but not, I don't want to use her. I'll save her for something else. And I will use this rose though. Okay. I don't want the calendar. Now come the brights that I wanted to add in. Now, oh, the kits I'm using, I'm sorry, you guys, I forgot to tell you. I'm using Sam Pool's Elegant Pinks. That's these. Uniquely Ella. My Uniquely Ella, this is a Uniquely Ella, this set. Let's see what else. And then like this wallpaper, nope, that's, yeah, this wallpaper is also Uniquely Ella, these lighter ones. And I used her pink wallpaper and her French antique florals. And then Paper Daisy Journal. Oh, is this set here? This is Paper Daisy Journal. So those are who I'm using today. Oh, and I'm using the Damsel kit, which is, I believe, this one. So I use Sam Pool, Uniquely Ella, Paper Daisy Journals, and the Damsel kit, which is the Paper Daisy Journals. Okay, so, and this is Sam Pool. So this has a ton of white. Oh my goodness, what a pain. I think I'm going to use this piece here. And I save these bigger scraps and I write notes on them, write names of kits on them. I like this little note I wrote here is just on one of these. So I save those. All right, now, ooh, I like this dark pink. We don't have any plain colors. So let's take this end right here. And we'll get rid of the white. No, I suppose I could have done this off camera and had them all cut, but then you'd be like, well, what did you do? How'd you get there? It's like, no, I figured I would just go ahead and then I saw this and I was thinking, that's bright, but this one might be okay. I might use this one. Although that pink flower is like, whoa, in your face. But what I was thinking is maybe I could do just a smaller one, right? And keep that bright, bright one over there. So let me move all this junk. Oh, this one has some really pretty sort of in-between colors. Oh, the Sam Pool kit is just beautiful. It's her pink kit. And oh my goodness, I love it. I love all the Sam Pool's work. I would buy every single digital she has, but I'd be broke and I'd have to move out of my room. Because I didn't start with her. Some of these others, actually like Happiness and Crafting, I think I have almost every kit she ever did in the beginning. The same with Angela Kerr. And then I just couldn't keep up with them. They got too prolific for me. And I was like, oh man, I just cannot craft that much. So, plus after a while, honestly, the designers all start to look the same. So you're like, till they do something I haven't seen or I'm really excited about, I probably won't. Think how many masterboards I can make with this, you guys. I've probably gone crazy cutting all these, haven't I? Oh, well, that's all right. Okay, what do we got left? Anything else? Oh, we need this because it's it's printed, but it's... Here, let's cut it in half. I'm trying to cut down the... I suppose I could use a cutter, but you have to take time to line it up, and I don't want to do that. I'm lazy enough. I do not want. Let me see what you guys see. I need to see where I'm working at. Okay. So let's see. We're right about there. Okay. Right about that line. I'm going to have so many scraps to play with, you guys. Oh my gosh, I just cut. And I specifically printed this kit on presentation paper, matte presentation paper, the heavier one, so that I would have a nice thick paper to work with. This is, I don't use really light, cheap paper, printing paper, unless you're going to put it into a book, because it'll be too wimpy. You'll see in a minute. I'm just about ready to glue, I promise. This is it. I'm almost done. I have so many gorgeous pieces now. Oh, you guys, I'm loving it. I'm going to leave this one home until I figure out if I need it. Well, maybe I won't. Oh, I have a song running through my head. Ah, go away, song. No, no. I don't need you today. Go away. And it's a commercial song. Don't you hate that when you get a commercial stuck in your head? Oh, and it's worse if it's a commercial you hate. That you're like, go away, leave me alone. Oh, wow. Look at this pile of scraps we have, you guys. I have plenty of writing paper for both my sewing studio and my crafting studio. Okay, here we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put them together by what they are. Does that make sense? So just like the ones that have more color, so I can just grab one out of that pile, because I'll be like, okay, I need more color here. Oh, sand pools are awesome. Oh, so are these. These are uniquely Ella. Ella. I don't remember that, which pile that came from. Oh, that's a uniquely Ella too. Silly girl. Okay, these are that other one. Alrighty, so I got a little bit of everything. So let's get busy. You want to start with a fairly good sized one in your corner. I think maybe I'll, start like this. Now we're going to need glue. And the question is, do I want this glue? I was using this late in the night, so we'll see if it's going to work. And then we want to add another piece to it. And we're going to do it very random. I'm not going to stop and think, oh, does this go like this? Except, is it upside down? That might be the only thing I'm going to do here. Actually, I'm going to go on this side. And I'm going to glue it to this. And, you want it fairly close together. I am going to pull a mat because this is going to make a mess. And my mat's already got more glue on it than I want. These are the Dollar Tree mats I've been using for years. I love them. Okay, so I want to get some size going. You know what I mean? Put some over, some under. But you just barely want to, barely do the edge. You don't want a big hangover. Just enough. I don't know how straight that's going to be, but let's see. I want one that goes down. I think, oh, you know what? We can actually get out a ruler. Now, I've never made one of these, so this is fun. I'm having a really fun time. That's 12. It's going to be about 14 inches long, maybe. I think that'll be very cool. It might be easier if I do this. You know what? That's all kind of plain. I actually decided I'm going to add, whoopsie, a pink one in this corner. I'm checking my pink ones. Now you see why I kind of went, oh, that would make it really big. Do I want it that big? I might want to cut it down just a little bit. Of course, then we have all these fabulous scraps for later. There we go. Okay, so you see why it doesn't really matter how, oh, I knocked it off there. See, and it's got some heft, so it's staying together nicely. There's nothing under it. So maybe we can do a nice soft one right here. Yep. Yepper pupper. Yepperoony. So how are you guys? What's up? Anything new? I already asked you how you were, but this is a different, like, how are you with your crafting or your projects? Anything fun and exciting going on? You making anything cool? Oh, how many of you are doing the Junk Journal January? I'd be curious to know. I know a few of you are. I had that wrong the other day. It's not dreams, etc. It's Enchanted Dreams, 71. I think it's 71. Enchanted Dreams, 71. Is that right, sweetie? I can't remember. Sorry, my memory's like bad, as you know. But, and Pixie K Designs. You guys watch me. Who else? I'm trying to think. I know a bunch of you are doing it. Carol Laws. Hi, Carol. Let's see what else. Oh, see, oh, that's a biggie. So maybe that biggie would go over here. You know what? I'm going to pull that up just a little bit because I've got to put that over there, and I want it to fit. I'll neaten up all the edges and straighten it up when I'm done. Oopsie. Yeah. There we go. Now that should all stick together. Oh, I should have got rid of that white up there. Oh, now you could, I'm not going to, but you could, this is sort of a peachy color. I love it. It's a peachy pink. You could I'll finish my thought in a minute. Ink them as you go along if you want, but I really don't want to do that. But I did notice I've got some white that are going to bug me. Well, all right, that is one thing. Don't leave the white. Make sure you get it all off. There we go. Well, that's most of it anyway. Okay. So what I'll do, this is so much fun, you guys. Collaging with squares and rectangles is a blast. I love this. So relaxing. Now I could go out further and then just trim it off. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I don't want a bunch of big seams. Now we can just, the back is plain white, so when you cut it, you could leave it, but I will probably cover it with some basics, you know, pages. So I need to get some more color in here. It's looking awfully dull. So what have we got? And we can, you know, we can cut it down too. We don't have to leave it that big. We can cut it down. It's kind of like a big patchwork quilt, right? I think it's easier to just put the glue on the page that you're going to glue it to. Seems like it. Okay. I also want another bright color. Let's go to this other. It's not super bright. Remember, I took everything that was kind of dull. I'm wondering, do I have one fatter? Yeah. Well, this would give me my full length. Wow, this is a big master board, but there's nothing wrong with that, right? We can have a big master board. I'm going to be cutting it down anyway at some point. So today we're making master boards. And guess what? I forgot to check my time. What is wrong with me? I'm tired is what's wrong. I was up till all night. I didn't sleep. Very little. Okay, what do we got? What's my time? 23 minutes. I can't even figure that out. 5, 10, 15, 20. So 11:30. So 12:30 maybe. I don't know. I'll check. 12:25. I'll check. See where we're at. What have we got here? I want one that kind of goes like that. I don't mind if they all stack on top of each other. It's okay. I'm not sure where to put this. I guess I'll just put it across the top here and see if that's what I want. Trying to keep the glue off my nails. I just did them, but, you know, takes me a good 5 minutes to total them. I'm going to move it over because I just noticed that this is a long piece. And I'm going to trim it. I don't want to lose all the print. Okay. What else have I got? These are pretty. That looks a lot like that, but it isn't from the same one, I don't think. I am going to neaten this one up a little bit. I should have been a little more careful. That one was kind of wonky. Yep. As I start to put that in the other one, in the upper. Okay, now look at all these that are left that we can do another board with. Are these great or what? Look at all these. Oh, not that one. Too tiny, but look at, I have all these left to use. Do I have anything under there? No. And then I just need something down here, and I think we're golden. I'm just kind of, oh my gosh, that's wonky. I would imagine this week I have been putting away Christmas. I am hoping that I did. I don't want to keep bugging you guys with it. It needs to happen, but we were too tired over the weekend. That's one thing after being so sick with you know what. We get tired real easy, both my husband and I. Our energy is like luck. And I'm not sleeping at night ever since I had it. I cannot sleep. Anybody else have that trouble that had it? I cannot sleep. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, I had then I have a little cloth on my desk I was using. Oh, okay. I'll get a new one. I had a Kleenex for sneezing, which it went away as quick as it came. I feel like I need something down here to finish it. So let's see. Too big. Oops, too much. I like Goldilocks. Too big, too small, just right. Yeah, it puts a lot of pink down there, but there's nothing wrong with that, right? We could have that, couldn't we? Yeah, it's kind of peachy up there and pink down here. But you know what? You know what happens is you're going to get cut up, so it doesn't really matter what's next to what. I just am looking for something to fit the space. Yeah, well, let's put that down there. And then we'll trim. So before I add anything else, we will trim it because I don't want it to be Sunday morning, and my hubby is going to make us brunch. Yummy. I think it's going to be chocolate waffles. Yum, yum, yum. Dark chocolate waffles. And scrambled eggs and bacon. Cheesy eggs and bacon. Yummy. So one day of the week, I go crazy and eat all kinds of bad things. Okay, so when we flip this over, without looking at it, you can kind of see better what you're... Without looking at the picture, because then you tend to want to cut via the picture. There we go. See, I didn't cut off that much, but a little bit. It's very wonky. This first corner, talk about bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I do not have Tina's eye for cutting straight. Oh, I wish I could cut like that girl. Tina at Shabby Debbie Doodah, for those of you who don't know. Shabby Debbie Doodah. She's fabulous. This was her idea. I mean, masterboards have been... Carol Law actually is the first person I ever saw do masterboards, and she did them on... Carol Laws. She did them on Book Page. Awesome, brilliant lady. I watch her all the time. I love you, Carol. Your videos are fabulous. I really enjoy them. I know she watches because she comments. So, wow, look at that. And look at, it's got some bodies. Notice? Like, good, right? Okay, guys, I have scraps. Look at. I have scraps. Yay, I have scraps. Am I funny or what? I'm going to take those two full ones out of there. I may need them later, but we'll see. So now I have a full pile of scraps to use. Yo, yes. And, okay. I need to bring out my cards and my flowers, and you will see what my madness is in a moment. So before I Well, I guess I'll do that first. Then I can add, I want to add some paper in the background. Let me see if I have any. Yeah. I'm just going to use this children's construction paper. I get it on Amazon, and I just put in kids construction paper, and it came up. So I would need 1, 2, maybe 3. And those are going to go on the back side. Okay. I'm not going to make a bunch of masterboards on here. I'm going to make one, and then that'll be it for today. I mean, I could make bunches, but... Now, what Tina did is she just used the back side, and these are gold. Aren't they beautiful? So, but if I do that, I feel like I have to cover this much of it up. So I think I'll use the front side on this one. And let me see, what do I want to do? I definitely want an ace and a queen. I don't want the king or the jacks. I want the queens. There should be another ace in here maybe. Excuse my stomach, it's growling. It's ready for brunch. Oh, I only have the one ace. I must have used all the others. Okay, so for sure I'm using those. Okay, so, and then I like 2s. Let's see if we have any other 2s. Have I used all my 2s? I like 2. And let's get a 9. That might be too much right there, so we'll see if that's going to be too much. So what you want to do is you want to take and find your hard edges, and you want to put your cards down in those hard edges, like where everything kind of meets. I don't think I like the face cards. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so there's a lot of joints. Oh, okay. Let me put that there, and then that one can go, what's almost direct opposite that one. Well, that's all right, I guess, if they are. Because it's kind of the way I put the board together. It's fine, because when I cut this up, you're going to get bits and pieces. Oh, and I still have something else to put on here, so we're not just doing that. Now, this might be something I am going to, they're a little too bright white for me. I don't even know if this will stay on or come off or whatever. So as you could see, I'm aging them up a little bit. Those sleeves went up, so you know I am really serious about, well, it was sunny. We're losing our sun. Oh my goodness. Every time I try to do a video, I don't want to have a million shadows, but there's nothing I can do. We're in winter. It just is what it is. In the summer, it's going to be so bright in here. Oh my goodness, I'll be a glare. You'll have to wear your sunglasses. But that's okay. I love it. That's what I wanted this room for, was all the bright, beautiful light. So there we go there. I'm just wondering if I want another one up there. I'm very, very tempted. I'm going to fix my blinds here so I could get some more. There we go. Let's get some more light. Let there be light. Nice and light. And we know why I don't sing. I get in trouble because my voice is bad and copyright law. So no singing allowed. Alrighty. And one more. We need one more. Let's do an 8. Kind of picked numbers that are our birthday numbers. So, I don't know why I chose that 5. Let's see. What day was my granddaughter born on? Oh, there we go. 28, 29, 27. Those are all numbers, magic numbers for us, for birthdays and anniversaries and special things. Okay, I don't want to lose that rose completely, so I'm going to move these around a little bit as I figure out what they're covering. Alrighty, let's glue these puppies on. Now, I don't know, because they're glossy. I mean, if these were straight gold, I'd just put them on the back like that. Isn't that beautiful? And oh, I have an idea for the next one, because, okay, guys, so if I didn't want, let's say I didn't want to use that, I could take and put a flower on it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay. Do we want to do that? Instead of the numbers? The numbers are a bit harsh. See, I have a bunch of them fussy cut out already, so you don't have to watch me fussy cut. These are all Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is one of her little standalone rose kits. It comes with blue and orange, but I don't want blue and orange on this one. I mean, I don't mind that one. If I was short, I can use that one. Okay, so yeah, if I flip this, oh, well, I could. Like, I could leave that ace and do that. Oh, yeah. And then, like, if I wanted to turn that over, I could put, like, a flower on that one. And let's say I turn this one over. Yeah, let's do that. This is fun. Oh, this is my own thing. I don't see anybody else do this. Oh, this is fun. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Let's see, wait. Is that? That's a little peachy. But that's peachy's over there. So actually that makes sense, because if I were cutting that up in a card, yeah, I'm going to go, oh, the heater's on. Must be cold. Oh, you know, the front door is open. My husband probably forgot to close the front door. I'll let the heater go on. Ooh, how was your heating bill, you guys, and your electricity bill? I don't know. If you guys put lights on your house, did you have the bill from you-know-where? Oh, my gosh. It was huge. I about had a coronary when it came in. It was like, oh, man. I was talking to my neighbor. He said he put his on his desk and buried it. He didn't want to look. I said, well, honey, you're going to have to pay it eventually. He's like, yeah, I know, but I don't want to. Like, I know, me neither. We had the heater on a lot because of the being sick with you know what. You know, we both had chills and fevers, and we couldn't stay warm to save our lives. So we constantly were bundled up in every single thing we had in the house, and then had the heater on. So we don't normally turn on our heater a lot. Turn it on in the morning and then turn it off. Leave it off the rest of the day. We use our little electric heater downstairs, because it will heat the whole downstairs and upstairs too. If we don't pull the curtain, we have a little curtain that we have up. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was going to put flowers on these other ones too. I pulled them off to ink them a little bit to get rid of the white edges from cutting. You know, sorry, I just realized I'm off. There we go. You guys can see that now, right? Hopefully. This is fun. I'm having so much fun. I love this. This is so much fun. Instead of putting the roses all on there, I decided to put the roses on the cards. That is so fun. The bad part is when I go to cut them, I may end up cutting where I don't want to. May end up cutting them in half, but that's okay. That's the whole point of this project, is to just be creative and have a blast. I had a few little roses left, which I could put up there if I really want to. You know, if I want to fill in some space. But I think, honestly, I'm just gonna hang on to those for right now. I'm not sure. I gotta go find, I know I have more of these printed. I just don't know where I put them. So as soon as I find them, I will get, oh, whoops. Okay, you guys, I'm ready to glue. Woohoo! This is so much fun. Fun. All right. Did I get enough? Oh, no. Too much white. I don't want it to be that white. When it becomes a card or something, then we can do the rest of it, you know. I'm using the Fabri-Tac because that's slippery and I think it'll hold better. I mean, I glue on heavy jewelry, so I'm pretty sure, and beads and all kinds of stuff, so I'm pretty sure that this is going to work. Okay, I know one thing I'm going to do. I don't want it all over me. I was gold leafing in the night. Oh my goodness. I don't get up and craft in the night. It's the first time I've ever done that. So yes, craft no. So that was a new experience for me last night. 2:30 to 3:30, 4 o'clock, because I had to clean up my mess after filming, because I knew I wanted to film today and I wanted to get up early, and well, not early, but I wanted to get up and do it. Yeah, that's sticking down good. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to glue this one on. I hope you're crafting with me, you guys. I hope you got out some papers. Now, you don't have to use digital paper. You can use scrapbook paper. You can use magazines. You can use whatever you have to do this little project. And to collage with. You can use newspaper, you can use whatever you like to collage with. Just make a collage board and put some cards on it. And I got these I think I got actually somewhere good, but normally I buy my cards at the Dollar Tree, the dollar store, the cheapest place I can find to get them. I forgot to ink this one. I guess I didn't ink them all. I got so excited. I was chit-chatting away. Oh, my stomach's really going to growl in a minute. You know what? I'll drink some water. That'll make it be quiet, hopefully. Okay, excuse me. With the heater on in here, it's also very dry and hard on my throat, so that's going to take a while to heal. Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. I love it. Yeah, these are Las Vegas. I wonder if we bought these in Las Vegas. Gosh, and here I am using them. What a dingbat. I haven't been to Las Vegas in years. I went twice, really. I went to do a trade show in Las Vegas, a gift trade show with my partner, girlfriend, my business partner. And then I was so excited about it, I took my husband back because he had never been. And we went on one of those cheapy deals, you know, when you could still get, like, good deals. Not anymore. Where'd we stay? Harris? We stayed right next to the Eiffel Tower there, as you know. We couldn't get a hotel room at the Eiffel Tower one, the Paris one. I don't know what the name of that one is, but anyway. You know how I feel about Paris. So, I wanted to stay there, but we couldn't. But it was right next door, so I could just... We're actually looking at it from our hotel room. We just wanted a place to lay our heads because we were out looking at the world all day. The only thing is I'm highly allergic to cigarette smoke, so it was tough on me there because you can smoke there. California, you can't smoke, so it was very tough for me. I would just go back to our room and turn on the air conditioning full blast so that I could breathe. Go outside, you know. See, we didn't go when it was hot, thank goodness, but my husband and I, when we went, I want it down here. I didn't mean to put it up there. I have one of those. If you don't have one of these rubber erasers, you really need to get one because it'll take the glue off of everything, especially if you just glued. It'll take it right off. It doesn't matter. It'll take off any glue. I just cut the ends off the other day that were getting all black and gummy. Yeah, but just trim it up. Piece of cake. Okay, one more to go. Isn't this pretty? I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I'm not going to want to cut it up. And I probably won't cut it up today, but I have always wanted to make these, and Gail just makes me drool when she makes hers, and I'm like, I want to do that too. So now I am doing it too. Hi, Gail. I don't know if she watches. She's so busy. You know, she makes so many videos a week. It's crazy. She'll make 3 in a day every day so that she can get ahead, so she can spend time with her family when, you know, the girls are playing volleyball or basketball. So her granddaughters. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you guys see that? Let me see. Can you see it? Isn't that pretty? I love it. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now, if I cover it in the back, that will keep it all the layers together. So I'm not going to use that. That's too expensive to cover that whole thing with. That'd be crazy. So let's use the old glue stickers. Okay. Let me clean this up as I go. There we go. All right. So I am starting to clean up and organize everything in my crafting room. I mean, yes, I did when I moved in, but now that I've been in here a while, I'm finding out what works, what doesn't work. And I don't have anything labeled. So I got labels from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures and some of her digitals that are shabby, because my room is sort of French shabby. Vintage French shabby is what it is. And so to make it pretty, I got some of her digitals to use. She sent them to me. Thank you, Doreen. And I'm going to start putting labels on everything. And then I have a curtain to make to cover the underneath my cutting table because I don't want everybody looking under there, including me. It's just too much. It's overwhelming. So I don't need all that extra paper. So let's not. I can hear the cats outside the door. They eat when we eat, usually. Their meals are timed to ours. They love sitting down and eating when we do. So they are ready for brunch, apparently, because they are out there breathing heavily at the door. I have it closed so they don't come in here and drive me berserk. Some of them, they like to play in everything that I have in here. They're pretty good. I mean, they really are. But every now and then, Tommy, well, he'll bring his toys in for me to throw. He'll bring in his straw and say, Mama, throw me my straw. He drops it at my feet. And if I ignore him, then he'll start playing around my feet until he grabs an ankle. And then I'm like, ow, cat. But I was talking about food. And so Misty, she likes to jump in my chair if I even get out of it for a half a second. Little monster. Oh, no. And so, so I was talking about, anyway, back to where I was with organization. Yes, I am organizing. And so, I want to label everything. I want to cover some boxes that are ugly and some of the drawers that are ugly with Doreen's beautiful papers. I just got a brand new one out too. I have to contact her and say, hey, what have you got for me? I would love to do a video of all this organization for you. No, she's got a brand new one out. Plus the one I think she already sent me. So I'm looking forward to getting that all done. And I started with my, as I told you guys, the collage sheet stuff in the back. So I don't know. I think I cut that too thin. I did. What a dingbat. That one's too short. You know what? Instead of fussing with it, I know better. So organization, here I come. I decided to wait to do the photos because I am in the middle of organizing everything again. Labeling it, making it pretty, and making the curtains for in here. So I want to drape some stuff. So there we go. See, that's just easier than fussing around with that. I'm telling you. And by using big sheets of paper, because this construction paper is bigger than the average bear. Let me... Don't mind me. Trying to hold it, this big old thing with one hand. I'll tell you how big it is in about 10 seconds here. Let's see. This thing is 15 by 15. Oh, that's pretty good, you guys. I got that square. Can you believe it? 15 by 15 on the nose. Oh my goodness. I'm in love. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? So hold on before this comes up on me. I want to get any bubbles out. There's a funky spot right here. There we go. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I'm so happy with her. I really am. And then I'm going to take all my scraps that I didn't use and I am going to cover some of these pages. So I'm very excited about that. I think that's going to be fun. I've always wanted to do one of these. So here it is. And what we would do normally is flip it over and I would cut out like, say a couple of rows of tags and journaling cards and a belly band. You know, that's what I will probably make out of it. But I can't do anything now because it's still really, really wet. So maybe we'll do that on another video. We'll cut them out and make them into something. So for right now, I'm going to move that aside. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I can take a picture of it, but I'm not allowed to make a digital. So I can use it for my own use, but I can't do anything else with it. I thought what I'd do is start in the middle. That way I could just take out the the, what do you call them, staples, and then I would have, you know, if I take out the staples, then I'll have one big giant sheet again, right? Does that make sense? Hopefully. After no sleep, I'm surprised anything I say is even coherent. Okay. So I'm gonna, one thing I want to do is see, I think what I'll do is maybe put one of my clear boards under that so I don't end up gluing the pages together. There we are. There we are. There we are. Oh, okay. So I think we're about out of time. I'm going to stand up and look in just a minute. Let me make sure there's no white on there. Nope. And I decided to do the magazine one. And then what you do is you just cover the magazine with paper like I just did. So you have a plain backing. You can collage, or you can use a full sheet, or you can use whatever you like on the back. I hope it'll stick to this. This is a shiny, glossy paper, and I'm not sure what it will do. Let me see how much time I have. Do I have time to do this? I got about 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 9 minutes. So maybe I'll do a little bit just for the heck of it so you get the idea of what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I can go clear to the edge. Yes, yes, yes. So now this is a bit different because the other one we were just gluing like a little edge. This one we're doing the whole thing. And this is very neutral, but it's got pink. You know what I mean? It's pinky neutral. And one thing I want to do is I kind of want to stay out of this middle. So unless I put something like light in there, what I can do is go back and put a strip. Maybe I'll go back after and put a strip of like paper that's not, where'd my scissors go? I put them back. Of course I did. A light strip of digital paper, because this is that cardstock stuff. So, I mean the premium presentation paper. I want to go that way, so I'm going to go this way. They're all kind of long, and that's okay. You could do it that way, too. All right, what else have I got? Let me see. Oh. They can go sideways as well. The only thing on this is I feel like the way I cut it, it's kind of funky. Oh, my stomach's about to growl. It's ready for breakfast, brunch, something. Yum. Yummo. Yep, and we'll just go like that. If it doesn't stick, I can go back with my art glitter glue. I love the sweater. It's warm, but the sleeves don't stay up. Baggy sleeves. So, the name of the game around here is put Christmas away and work on my junk journal January. Oh, so Saturday, I was restless, couldn't figure out what to do. So, of course, I did the organization of my digitals. But not only that, yeah, and then I'll put a strip of paper up there, a book page or something. Not only that, but then I started a project. Oh, why did I do that? I have so many unfinished projects. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'll show you a little bit of it. Since I got about 2 seconds. It's by, whose papers are these? Oh, Paper Cameo. And I'm doing a fun little project with Paper Cameo. And so I'm not going to show you yet, but a bunch of fun pieces. So I started that yesterday. I'm like, what was I thinking? Because it's not a big project. It's a little one. So I figured it was okay. But I have to finish it. You know, it's next up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to put the glue right on the page. Oh, that is too much the same as that. Oh, what a dingbat, Laurette. That's going to look the same. So is that. Do I have anything long and narrow besides that? Oh, I think it's going there anyway, you guys, because I don't think I have another one that would work there. Oh, it's going there. It is going there. It's going there. It just is. Of course, I over glue sticked it. That'll dry clear. Thank goodness. Oh, oh. I don't want that blue showing. No. Well, okay. It's showing, so I'm going to put one of these other little pieces there. Yeah, that'll help break that up too. That looks good. So lots of organization going on. I'm going to label all my little boxes, bins, bags, everything. It's going to be quite the project, but I know I'm going to love it so much when I'm done. Oh, look at that. Okay, that came out cute. So you get the idea of what's happening here. That's part of that one. How many other little bits that I've already cut off that I would look good there? I'll wait on that. I mean, I could just put one, cut a piece off of there. Or I could go on to the other one. Other corner. I'm looking for color to see what I have. Oh, maybe we'll put this one in the corner. Cute, right? Plus, I still have a whole pile on this other side of me of pieces that, you know, I just did cutting to that are a little brighter that I don't mind. Oh, here's some little pieces I could use. Yeah, I wanted to see what was over here I could use. Those are good. That's good. That's good. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to have so many pages to do when I get done videotaping. Here is going to be a blast. Do I have a little rose I just had in my hand? Yes. I'm going to put that there. Okay, I'm going to clean that up just a bit. It's a little bit ridiculous. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you could see that. Sorry, I was working off camera there. Didn't mean to. There. And I like to start in the corners. I always have. It's how I like to do my 4 corners usually and then do the middle. But this is fun doing it in a book. I've never done this. This is a blast, Gail. Thank you, honey, for showing us how to do this. Oops, I'm about to run out of my glue stick. I'll have to go get another one. Perfect time to stop our video. So thanks for coming along and letting me play and hanging out with me, and hopefully you're crafting along with me. And you shared my day with me today, and I really, really appreciate it. And all of you, you're all very special. You know, without you, there is no reason for me to make videos. There really isn't. I could just make stuff and throw it in my Etsy shop and it would be fine. But because of all of you, you know, I take the time to make a video and share what I'm doing because you guys requested that heavily. I was showing on Facebook groups and, you know, sending stuff to my friends, and you all said, hey, we want to see you do this. We want to see how you do this. Would you do videos? And so it's like, first I said no about 110 times. No. But I gave in after a while, and here I am. And it's been great. It was not what I thought it would be. It was way better than I ever thought it could be. So I'm very happy. So that's it, you guys. Let me check my time, but I think we're done. I'm not going to clean off my table because I have, there we go. Let's just do that. We'll just cover that so you can see. All right, let me see where I'm at. Yep, I'm right at an hour, you guys. Perfect timing. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you, and I love you all, and I'll see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.